Hey everyone. Hey Chanel. Hey Mama 12. Hey Misty. Hey Slim. Hey Jessica. It will. It will work out. Hey everyone. Hey Sapphire. Hey Chrissy. Mardia's family. What is your name? I never knew like your name. I always call you by your channel name, but I would like to call you by your first name. Annette. Okay. It's all right. It's just always you told me your name before, but I just couldn't remember what it was before. Hey guys. So we are officially carless. Um, Nothing really happened. The car needed brakes and it kept jerking. Like every time we would stop, it would jerk. And I already dished out like $600 for it. And the car was old and it was sitting for like a year before we even got it. And my mother in law put money into it. Hey Janelle, when she lost her car, because she got the van before we did, and she put money into it because the serpentine belt broke. So she put money into it, and then when we got it, something was wrong. I can't remember what was wrong with it. All I know is that I dished out like $300 the first time, and um, then the serpentine broke again. But luckily, when Nana got it fixed, she got warranty on it, so we was able to take it back, and then he fixed it for free. And then something else went wrong with it, so I had to dish out another $300. Um, right? Well, see, it wasn't even like a vehicle for like we didn't buy the vehicle. The vehicle was Leon's sister's car, and she told us that we could have it if we wanted to pay for the maintenance and everything like that on it. She wasn't paying no more maintenance on it, so we was paying for it. Um, and the insurance was about to go up at the end of the month, and it was like, do I really want to pay for then do I really want to pay for the to fix it up so that it can pass inspection at the end of November? And we already took it to the one guy, and he was like that it's not going to pass inspection in November anyways because it has so much rust underneath it. And then he quoted us because with the brakes and something was wrong with the transmission or something like that. He quoted us like $1,500, and I just said fuck that shit. I'm not paying more money for that shit. It just wasn't worth it for me, so we junked it today. I didn't see the point. It's been sitting out like outside for like a week. Like we haven't even drove it for like a week because like it's just scary. And then like something was wrong with the battery hookup. Like every time we went over a bump, like the hookup would come off the battery, and then the car would just stop while we were in the middle of the road. Hey Julia. Hey Paris. Hey Sierra. So I'm just like, I'm so over it. I was like, I'm over it. And not even worth it wasn't and to me it didn't seem like it was worth it. Yeah. And it happened to us one time, like the first time that happened to us, we had all the kids in the car. And luckily we was not like because we were on our way on the highway, and luckily it happened before we hit the highway, and we got stuck in the middle of the street, and with Leon in his back, like it was a struggle for him to try and push the car, and we was on a hill at that. We was on a hill, so it was like kind of hard for him to push it, and I was struggling trying to steer it, and somebody like a couple guys stopped and helped us like pull over, and then we called Nana and she called us. She came and helped us, but it basically was just the wiring for the battery, like those things that stick onto the battery that popped off. No, usually in this city, I don't usually have that issue with people like willing to help out, especially if they see kids in the car and they saw, hey, Fei Fei, hey, Smoke. Um, so usually people in the city aren't like assholes about it. Like if they see you struggling, somebody will stop and help you. They're usually not ignorant like that out here. So yeah, we officially carless. Well, not completely, because Nana has her truck, so it's gone, Feifei. The car is gone. It would have just cost too much. Hey Jubilee, welcome to the channel. Yeah, it's about to get cold soon, and ain't nobody trying to walk nowhere or catch no bus, waiting for no bus. That's why I said luckily Nana has her truck, so it's not too bad. But the issue with that is like she has her appointments and stuff like that. So like that's why I bought this calendar so that she could put her appointments and everybody's appointments so that we know like how to schedule everything at the same time. Like not on the same time. So yeah, we just called somebody and just told them to come pick it up. So they gave us $200 for the van. Yes, Jubilee. My Instagram is life with Vicki underscore like the slash, but the one that's at the bottom. And so I went to the program that I go to for welfare, and they were like, we give you like $2,500 towards a car, and I knew about it, but I didn't know about it. But so I'm gonna try and work towards that. Whether if it's me or Leon, because she said that because we're both on the case, it could be either one of us to go get it, as long as the car is, as long as the job is like 5 miles outside of like the bus route or anything like that, then we can get a car. So, or like once I start looking for jobs and stuff, I can just be like, I'm interested. I can't talk this today, guys. I'm interested in a job that's like in Allentown or something, which is more than 5 miles. But in order for me to be able to pursue that kind of job, I would need a car, and then they would help me with the car. And then I think they said something about like they pay 6 months of insurance. No, Fifi, he's still applying for jobs. It's gonna take a while. I kind of figured it would take a while. He's been applying for jobs since we moved back up here. And the issue isn't him or anything like that. I think the issue is like his disability. I think that's the issue. Um, because he has to put down on his paperwork that he's disabled and his limitations. Yeah, it will work out if that will happen. If the It would be a blessing if we can get a car. Um, so right now I'm trying to get my driver's license. I'm like studying the book and all that, even though I already know it, but I'm trying to get my license so that way it can go like I can get something. I will check with Smoke. I will check out and see if it works, if they offer that, because I know in Maryland they offered it, but you had to be receiving cash, and I wasn't. When we was in Maryland, I wasn't receiving cash, so we didn't qualify for it. Up here you don't have to receive cash assistance. You don't even have to receive food stamps. You could just get medical assistance and you qualify for it, as long as, and then they also help with like car repairs, I think it said, and there was something else on the paper, I don't remember, but they help with like car repairs and everything like that. And I had no idea about it. I was just talking to somebody about like us losing, like having issues with the car, and she was like, they'll pay for the car repairs. I think they pay up to like $1,500. She was like, but if you get the car repair, then um then you won't qualify for like the $2,500 to get a new car. And I was like, I don't see the point about paying for the repairs. I just didn't see the point, because the guy was really sure about not passing inspection in November. So I didn't see the point of paying for it if it's not going to pass inspection. No, I'm not gonna do a Cash App or GoFundMe for a car. I can get in my own car. What's the T assistance? I never heard of that. Hey Tanya. Hey Kiva. Sorry if I'm missing everybody. Hey Yvonne. No, I don't have a car right now, but I'm not necessarily stressed about the car, to be honest, cuz like I live close to a bus route, so if I really have to go anywhere that's like far distance and Anna's not available to take me, I can just get on the bus. I mean, I hate taking the bus because it takes longer to like it takes more chunks out of my day than having to just hop in a car and go somewhere, and it takes longer to get to where I need to go, but it's really not that much of an issue. I would be worried about it if it was like in Maryland where the buses don't really go anywhere and then you have to walk like a distance to get to the bus station, then I will be upset about that. Then I would be like, crap, we stuck like Chuck. And that's pretty much what happened. That's why we came back up here because we lost our car and we was stuck like Chuck, so we had no choice but to come back up here. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Mary. Right, Diane? I didn't see the point of keeping the car and paying for the repairs if it wasn't going to pass inspection. I just didn't see the point. And then insurance was going up at the end of this month, so we would have to renew our insurance. And because the car is so old and it's not going to pass inspection, we probably wouldn't have got a good deal on insurance. I don't know what the program is called, but she just said when I'm ready, just to ask them about it, and they'll set me up or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the program is called. Just I would ask and say like, do you have like a car allowance program or something like that? I don't know. Yeah, see, like in Maryland, there was no like it was buses, but it wasn't like buses like that. And like the bus that we had, it didn't go all the way into Baltimore. So I know a lot of people that worked out where I was and where I lived at, they would have to walk like a good like 2 hours or an hour to get to the bus stop, or they would have to get a like a Uber or something just to get to the bus stop to drive the bus, get the bus all the way to work. And I was just like, that's crazy. Miss K, yeah, I'm just gonna save up for a car. I'm not stressed about it. If it'd be different if we're like all the places that we had to go for like the kids' doctor's appointments and all that. It would be different if that was like far out, and it's not that far out. The only place that we have to go far, far like that is to Hershey for the girls' allergist appointments. But Nan, I already have that figured out with Nana. Sierra, I think it's like $2 for the bus. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. T is cash that will help you financially rich. Oh yeah, up here it's called TANF. TANF. I think that's what it's called. Do I? Yes, I read DMs. If you want to hit me up in the DMs, you can. Yeah, I think. Well, in Maryland, the cabs were more expensive than Uber and Lyft, so I always used Lyft because I thought Uber was more expensive, so that's why. But the cabs were so expensive down there. Up here, it's a lot cheaper for a cab, and then we have a whole bunch of like transportation. They're like cabs, but they're not really cabs, and they're run by like Hispanics and stuff, and they usually give you good deals. Especially if you're like doing like a pickup drop off and you need to get picked back up, they'll give you a good deal. Yeah. Yeah, Hershey's too far from here, but I already have like the ride set up for that one with Nana. I work for the state of Indiana. We don't have a program like that. Oh, damn, that sucks, Sierra. Yeah, that would help a lot of people, especially if they ain't got no car and they trying to work. But I didn't know that because I know Maryland you had to be on cash assistance in order to get it, but up here, I didn't know that you didn't have to be on cash assistance. You didn't have to be on food stamps or anything. You just have to have a car, and you have to have your insurance and your registration and all that in order to qualify for like a car repair or. And then I think you also have to have a job that's like 5 miles outside of your home, like where you live at, and then you can't be on the bus route or something like that. I think that's what the paperwork said. Apply for student loans. They have better options, especially for parents. I don't want to get loans. I'm trying to avoid taking loans. Like I paid off my old loans when I first started going to school back in 2014, 15. So I'm trying to like avoid taking out loans. That's what I'm trying to avoid that. If I missed your comment, I apologize. Yeah, the buses are not like it how it is. The buses here, I feel like, are more like New York. The only difference is they don't run all the time. Like the buses here stop at like midnight. That's the last bus, and then the first bus is like 4 o'clock in the morning to take them. Like, because there's a bus that goes all the way out to like one of these jobs that pay really good money, but it's like a battery place, so I couldn't even take a job there because I'm pregnant.
He's waiting to throw it at you.
Say hi, Leon.
Dreaming of a white Christmas.
You stupid.
Just like one I used to know.
Yes, I'm craving Pepsi because of him. And I don't even like cherry Pepsi. I don't even like this. This stuff is nasty. Hey Nation. It's nasty. I think it's nasty.
You think it's nasty?
Dad trying to throw it empty hand sanitizer.
Get her. She said it's nasty. Get her.
Dad trying to throw an
We don't
empty
in my country.
hand
We
sanitizer
give
bottle
out
at
bus
me.
cards for those who aren't doing that. Yeah, we get bus cards out here. We get bus cards, but I don't see the point of getting a bus card when it's just no point. I have Nana to take me. Hey Nina. He applied for security too, but I think out here, don't you need a driver's license for that out here?
For the job they want to give me, yeah.
Yeah, he has to have his driver's license, and he needs to go to Maryland. He needs to go to Maryland to go reinstate his license because it was suspended.
Tell him about your beautiful day.
So he needs to go to Maryland and reinstate his license, but he hasn't done that yet. All this time he thought his license was good and gravy, and it's not. I'm not sure if they had that, Miss K, where that you could just donate, like they have donations for cars. The heck? I don't know if they have that out here. He is silly. He's a mess. He be getting on my nerves. Yesterday, I was so mad at him yesterday. It wasn't even funny. I wanted to punch him in his head. But I couldn't be mad at him because he was just saying stupid shit that was making me laugh. Hey, Yvonne. Yeah, unfortunately, because we never changed our driver's license to Pennsylvania. So, and then if he tries to like transfer his license up here, they'll give him a state ID, and then when it comes time to like for his license will be still suspended up here, and in order for him to get it reinstated, he has to go all the way to Maryland to do it. Because that's who suspended it. So, he gotta go all the way down there. He's always like that. He get on my nerves. Nina, he get on my nerves. Yeah, that's where the kids get it from. They get it from him. The goofiness comes from him. Hey, Kathleen. He a mess. And I don't even like Pepsi. But I can't drink anything else, and I can't eat nothing that I want. I can't eat whatever I want. Yes, I'm starting to get morning sickness, and I'm getting pissed because I want to eat what I want. Thanks, Cry. Oh, that's cool, Miss K. I'll check it out. Hey, Cynthia. Thanks. So, yeah, we are carless at this moment. No, Feifei. No, we don't get HUD housing. It's, I don't know how to explain it. It's weird how to explain it because it's not HUD housing and it's not Section 8. Like the agency that helped us get the house, they have connections with like landlords and stuff to get us a house.
Excuse me, Can you do the password?
Yeah, go ahead, go sit down.
Okay.
I gotta put a pin on the damn Amazon stuff because these kids be ordering stuff. All y'all. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not HUD housing. It's not like, I don't know how to explain it. But basically, like, they help us. It's like a, I don't know how to explain it. All I know is that if we follow the program and at the end of the program, we're doing what we're supposed to do, we get the house. So that's pretty much what the program is for. I don't know how to explain that, the housing situation. It's weird. Because we pay full rent. Like, we pay full rent. We pay utilities and everything, like, no problem. But they don't give us, I wish they give us Section 8. I wish they would give us some damn Section 8. I want to pay $50 for rent. Shoot, I wish I had that luxury. Shoot. It ain't cheap. I don't want to take for Zofran. No, thank you. I've heard about the bad side effects of that, especially for the baby. I feel for the eyes. Damn, Nina. I know, Smoke, you're not even in over here like that. I don't even know how it works over there. Like what y'all got over there. No, Fifi, the electricity out here is horrible. That's what my mother-in-law just went through. They had all electricity heat. Like they had, everything was electricity, the stove, everything. And they was getting like $1,500 electric bills. But then they found out that the landlord had the basement and the whole house rigged on 1 meter. So they was getting charged for electricity. Yeah, the electricity out here is ridiculous. I'd rather have gas heat and a gas stove. Here it's gas and electric. So it's gas heat, gas stove, and the rest is electricity. That's how I prefer to do it. But some of the houses are still got like oil hookup. Because her place was an apartment complex. Well, it was set up like an apartment complex. He didn't register it like an apartment complex, but it was supposed to be 2 apartments, and he only had 1 meter for both of the apartments. So that's how it was. Yeah, he was scamming. He was scamming big time. He got fined for it. I think he got like $50,000 fine for it. He got like a fine from the electricity company. Then he got a fine from 2 fines from like the city. I think I'm missing somebody. Nina, you not done. You gonna get one more. You gonna have one more. When I deal with morning sickness, I just give in and eat whatever Leon wants me to eat. But I be telling him to feed me, and he be like, I can't help you. Like, me and him don't like the same stuff. Me and him don't like the same foods. I don't like what he likes, and he won't eat what I like. So he has to feed me. Or at least tell me what you eat so I can feed myself. Hey, y'all about to lose these tablets and the TV. Y'all better get this kitchen in order. I just looked at the stove. I was like, hold up. It is 7 o'clock. And the kitchen still looks like it did this morning when I made breakfast.
I can't figure out which word it is.
Yeah, cars are cheaper down south, Fifi. Somebody was selling their car for like $300 and there was nothing wrong with it. I was just like, how? How? Smoke, that's how it is up here. If you get cash aid, you have to be working or going to school or in some like trying to trade or job.
Can I have those dippy?
No, that's been sitting out for hours. No, you're not eating that. Mommy on a
Johnny,
budget. I
make it to
can't
our
eat
tours. Mom
anything
said.
or drink anything till
You
still
gonna lose your
can't
tablet.
happen. Oh,
Yes, you don't want your tablet.
dang, that sucks. See, I'm scared because I was reading up on the side effects and like the stories I heard about people having like issues with it when they were pregnant and stuff, and I was like,
Because one of them might come in.
Nina, I start school on Monday and I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Even though my classes don't, like my first class is not until like 1:30 in the afternoon, but I still ain't ready. I don't throw up. That's the only thing, like the only time I throw up is if the baby don't like what I ate. And that's rare. Care for kids or kids don't remember how it's spelled. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna look at that up, Anne Marie. That's why I didn't upload a video yesterday because I was nauseous. Like I ate two BLT sandwiches for like lunch because I didn't eat breakfast because I woke up late. Excuse you, rude. I ate. I don't remember what I ate. I know I had a chickpea salad and something else, and I was just nauseous all day. It just was not going away. And then Leon going like, "Well, you shouldn't have waited to eat." And I'm like, I already ate. I'm still nauseous. Feed me.
You better not dump it on the floor. Dump it on the floor, nosy. That's what's a danger.
Oh, cars for kids. I thought it said care for kids. I'm sorry. Cars for kids. I'm gonna look that up. Man, today I've been sick all the time, and it started yesterday, and now I'm just been like, ugh, I don't want to. Oh, I'm hungry, but I don't want, like every time I look at something that I want to eat, and I'm just like, no, The only thing that I've been able to keep down lately is like cheeseburgers. That's it. Cheeseburgers, not keep down, but like it doesn't make me sick. And then after I eat it, and like after an hour or two, then I'm hungry, like I'm nauseous again.
What's up, dude? What's up?
These kids. Yeah. Thanks, Fee. I think I'll be fine with school and work. I don't have a problem with school and work because I don't do nothing. School, I'm just sitting at a desk writing notes and listening to the teacher. Hey, Queen. And at work, it's pretty much the same thing. I'm just sitting and doing paperwork and like data entry. It's not like it's anything serious. I work at the school, if y'all were wondering. That's where I work at. That's why I don't vlog while I'm at work. Because I don't want to get in trouble.
I know, but you weren't even watching it.
Rice? The thought of rice is making me sick too. And I like rice. Like I eat rice with everything, Chanel. And just the thought of it makes me want to... No. Thanks, Ability.
You can't say what I was doing and what I wasn't, Drea.
I'll feel better. Try ginger ale and saltine crackers. I haven't tried it, but I hate it. It's probably what I need, to be honest. It's probably what I need. It's just to eat saltine crackers and ginger ale. And just munch on that all day. Jambalaya. That sounds good. No. I thought about it. I thought about getting Zofran when I had Journey, but then that's when I looked it up and stuff like that, and I was like, peppermint candy help. Oh, I'm gonna try that. Peppermint candy. I'm gonna try that. Yeah. They always arguing about stuff. Hey, Deshaun. I'm like, it's two of y'all, and there's multiple chores that needs to get done at the same time. Why don't one person do one thing, and the other person do the other, and then you get it done faster instead of arguing and fighting about it. It makes it easier. Oh no, Desirea, no. That is the worst. I know somebody that had that. She's actually another YouTuber, and she had that. And she actually had to get the pump and have it injected, like the Zofran, constantly in her because it was bad. For the most part, the kids at school aren't that bad. The kids are pretty much not that bad. I think more so, I don't know. They're not that bad. I pretty much stay to myself at school. The only time I really interact or talk to somebody is somebody my age or older. I really don't have the patience to deal with that. I used to work at McDonald's, and those kids was getting on my nerves when I worked at McDonald's. So that's why I had no problem working third shift in the drive-thru, because I never had to deal with those high school kids in the afternoon. Or sniffing minty scented mouthwash. I never knew that.
Wait, am I safe? What happened to me?
She is too smart. She's too smart for her own good. Earlier, I was telling Leon to get me some food, and she was like, Daddy, and the whole eye roll and everything, get some, she was like, chicken nuggets and bacon. I was like, oh my goodness, this little girl is a mess. And I was like, who said anything about chicken nuggets and bacon? Ain't nobody want no chicken nuggets and bacon. Nina. I'm gonna tell them that. If I tell them that, they be like, okay, bye. I still don't know how far along I am. Right now, they're still saying I'm 5 weeks. They took more blood. I went to my appointment. They took more blood. She said that the reason why they took more blood is because they want to see if my levels are still rising because of my history of miscarriages. And then she also wanted to see if it was still like too high. But even then, because my periods were irregular, she wants to still do the ultrasound. So I'll probably have my ultrasound scheduled next week or the week after. One of those. So right now I'm still considered 5 or 6 weeks or something like that. Hey, Rozzy. I don't know if I'm having a boy or girl, but I want a girl.
I want a girl.
I'm most likely gonna have the baby at 37 weeks, because usually around 37 weeks is when the preeclampsia kicks in. With Araya, I had no issues with my blood pressure or like protein in the urine, because that's usually what they monitor for me. Like by the time I'm like 25 weeks, I have to carry around a freaking piss jug, and then they monitor my urine up until and then they also monitor my heart, my blood pressure, and then then like around 25 weeks, if my blood pressure is too high, they put me on bed rest. And then by 37 weeks, they usually want me to be induced by 37 weeks. But then my body always naturally goes into labor by 37 weeks.
Do you want this?
No. Or this. Like with Araya, I was like 36 in like 6 days, and then they waited until midnight to try and induce me. But by the time they came and checked me again, I was in labor. I was already like in labor, so they didn't see the point. Yes, Queen, I had miscarriages in the past. and it sucked because I never experienced that before. Like, I had kids, healthy pregnancies with no issues, and then to experience that, it was weird for me. In the beginning, it doesn't really feel like anything. Like, you don't really notice that you're pregnant until you once your belly starts showing, and then you start feeling the kicks, then you be like, okay, I'm really pregnant. I know, right? Right, Chrissy? Oh, okay. I know, right? If I want a boy, I can't say that I want a girl and then I end up having a boy. I'll be happy with either or, to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and say that's what I really... I mean, I really would prefer a girl so that Raya has somebody to hang out with, like how the boys have somebody with, like, they have each other and the older girls have each other. But if I have a boy, I'm okay with that, too. I'm not entirely too stressed about it. And then it'll be even. Then we'll have 3 boys and 3 girls. So, it'll be fine. Yeah, that's how I look at it. Right, Rosie? As long as it's a healthy baby, I'm fine. And usually all my babies are healthy. The issue is me not being healthy. Not having a healthy baby. And I got the worst news that I did not want. But I cannot have a home birth. And I most likely cannot give birth at the birthing center because I picked a midwife because of my history of eclamptic seizures. So I have to give birth in the hospital. And I'm so sad because I always wanted a home birth. I always wanted to do a home birth, but I can't. And that kind of like crushed my soul. I'm just sad about that. Yes, I'm going to do a gender reveal because the kids keep bugging me for it. They keep telling me, they're like, we want to do it, we want to do it. So, we're going to do it. Queen, time management. Oh, what I'm using right now on my phone is how I manage schoolwork and kids. If I do not plug it into my calendar, it does not happen. Ever. If I do not schedule it in my calendar, it's never going to get done. That's how I manage. Plus Leon and Nana helps too. But for the most part, if it's not in my calendar, it's not going to get done. So I literally have to schedule every single thing down. Or it's not going to get done. And I do like when it comes to YouTube and social media and all that, like my side business, I have to like do block scheduling. So like when it comes to like the social media marketing and all that, I have to like block out an hour and let everybody know, do not bother me, do not call me, do not message me, do not talk to me. Mostly the kids, do not talk to me. I'm working for that hour. So like that's the only way I can manage my time and everything around what's going on. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You know, I just can take what I can get because not every day is going to be like a smooth selling and not every day is going to go the same. Some days I'm more productive than other days, and then there's some days that I just never get to what I wanted to get to in my to-do list. I just take what I can get and just put the rest on the next day. Thanks, Tina. Why not, Rosie? The reason why I want to have a home birth is because I had a horrible experience with Araya and Journey. And if you want to know about my labor and delivery experience, you can go back because I gave that story. I deal with PDS. Yeah, no. Hey, you want to get your feelings hurt on the live? I deal with pubis dysfunction disorder, and that was more painful than the contractions. And they kept trying to force me to lay on my side. And I couldn't lay on my side because the pressure of my hips was hurting. and they wanted to put that freaking peanut in between my legs, and that hurt. Trying to spread my legs, closing my legs, all that hurt. So I felt pressured to get the epidural, and they kept pressuring me and pushing me to get the epidural so that I can lay on my side. And I was pissed because I didn't want that, and that was pushing my blood pressure even higher. So that's why I want a home birth, because I don't want to feel pressured to do something in late during labor that I don't want to do. And that's how I felt. I felt like I was being pressured, and that's not what I wanted. And in the end, I ended up getting the epidural, only for me to still feel the fucking pain. Like, I was still on my side and I was still in pain. I didn't feel the contractions, and even though the contractions weren't like, I wasn't even in pain from the contractions. It was being on my side because of the PSD, and I still was in pain with the epidural. Like, I was like, it was just pointless for me to even get the freaking epidural. I was mad about that. I was so mad, and I just felt like my opinion didn't really matter while I was in labor. So that's why I want a home birth, because then that way I can just do what I want, walk around as freely as I want, be comfortable in my home, give birth, and then just lay my ass, clean the bed off, and lay my ass back down in the bed. No, they cover, majority insurance covers, midwives. But, most insurances don't cover home births. Like my insurance, they cover home births. You wouldn't think medical assistance will pay for a home birth, but mine does. But they told me that not all medical HMOs cover it, but mine does. So yeah, the only thing is that I would just have to pay for like the birthing kit or something like that. I would have to purchase that out of my own pocket, but I'm surprised they cover it. They cover for all of it. I don't know if I want to do a baby shower for you too. I don't take nothing. The only thing I have is coffee. See, Mama 12, that's what I'm talking about. I want like a half-hour labor at home. Be in labor for like 2 minutes and then push the baby out and be done. Right, with the midwife. And then it's funny because when my midwife finally showed up and she saw that I had the epidural and how I was laying and everything, she was like, what the hell is going on? And then she left the room. And she was like, can I talk to y'all real quick? She left the room. Even though she shut the door, I heard her. She was cussing them all the fuck out. She was like, this is not, like, if this was what was the issue, if that was the issue with her blood pressure and all that going on, you should have called me so I could come in here. And my midwife was pissed for me. She was mad. She was not happy about that. Chrissy, see, I have a high tolerance for pain, but the PDS is so bad, it's painful. Like, I can't even lay in the bed on my side. I have to lay sitting up with the pillows propped up so that I can go to sleep, and I'm literally sleeping sitting up because that's how bad it is. I mean, eventually, as the night goes on, I end up, like, somehow sliding down and sleeping on my side, but I cannot sleep on, like, I can't. That shit is more painful than freaking labor. I don't make that much money on YouTube. Get lit. I wish I get that much money on YouTube. Because if I was getting money like that on YouTube, best believe I wouldn't be getting no damn welfare. Breastfeeding, I'm all for it. If you're down for breastfeeding, I say go for it. Do it if you can. The first month sucks. I ain't gonna lie to you because it's painful. I'm not gonna say all people, but for me, your nipples cracking, the shit hurts. Sometimes I feel like the baby's biting your shit, but it's not. But I say go do breastfeeding if you want to do it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it because when I have the baby, I'll be in the middle of the semester, and so I won't be able to like exclusively breastfeed, and it'll be too much for me to pump, and then I have to be on a strict diet because usually all my kids have like a milk allergy. So and ain't nobody got time for all that. I know you guys keep saying set up the Amazon, the baby registry. I just feel guilty for asking or like even accepting anything from y'all. I feel like I should be giving back to y'all for supporting me and sending me all this love and support. Like, yeah, see, that's why I like midwives, because my midwife, she was like, what the hell? Like my midwife, I can't talk. My midwife went off. Yeah, the pain's not bad for me when it comes to the pain for me for labor is not bad. Like I had my wisdom teeth hurting me, and I'd rather go through labor than dealing with the wisdom teeth. I'd rather go through labor than deal with the PDS. I used to do couponing back in the day. I had an ex, and I made him go dumpster diving for the newspapers. And he would get like 20 or 30 newspapers, and I would have a huge stockpile of them. That was before like couponing was like blew up and everything like that. That was way before couponing, like the extreme couponing show started. Thanks, Chanel. I guess I'll set it up because all y'all yelling at me. But I had a huge stockpile. But they done changed the rules, and the fine print is all different with couponing. And this time I don't want to really do diapers. I want to do cloth diapers. Carolina, I made him do it. He was like, you want to get in there? No. Go in there and get my fucking newspapers. Get my newspapers for me. And he would do it. Then eventually, like because it was a gas station, and eventually I guess he saw him on the camera, and it was like, if you want the newspapers, I'll just give them to you. So we didn't, after the third, fourth time, he stopped, he didn't have to dumpster dive anymore. But he's my ex for a reason, so he ain't all that. So don't believe the hype. But that was before, that was when me and Leon were separated. And he was an asshole. But he sure enough dumpster dive. Yes, I'm ready for fall season. And I wouldn't mind doing the pumpkin patch event. But I don't know where any is out here. I'm going to have to go look. Unless Chrissy know where they at. She close to me. Oh, you're so sweet, Smoke. All y'all guys are nice. I don't know. I'm just weirdo. Because I keep getting blessed with so much stuff. And I just feel like I should just give back to you guys. Like when my cup is overflowing, I want to share that cup with y'all. Whatever's flowing over, I want to share it with y'all. So when I got extra stuff coming in to me, I want to give it back to y'all. That's how I feel. Tina, I'm in Pennsylvania. Of course, I'll be with Nana. Caroline, no, it won't be my first time using cloth diapers. I've used them in the past, but not like full time. I've used them like part time, or only because of Leon. Like Leon is so like squeamish about the dumbest stuff, which I never understand. I never understood it. Like how you squeamish about a poopy diaper and labor and delivery, but you can go try and save somebody's life that's in a car accident, or somebody's dying, blood coming out of them, and you trying to save their lives. I never understood that. Of course, Chanel. Yeah, I seen that. She got a whole bunch of stuff for him, and I'm glad that she got a whole bunch of stuff for her kid, for the baby. I wish we had a secondhand consignment shop out here. Like we used to have Once Upon a Child out here, but it closed down. I wish we had that again out here because they had nice stuff in there. That's where majority, like when the oldest four were babies, that's where I would shop at. I went and buy all their stuff brand new. Like all my kids was like in Nikes and baby fat and all that stuff. That's where I was buying it at, and it was like brand new stuff. But we don't have one out here anymore. I probably have to travel to get to one. It's hot here too, Tina. Don't let it fool you. Don't let. That's why I got little frizzes. My hair frizzed up, cause it's humid. It's hot. Oh, okay. See, I wasn't sure if they closed down or not. But yeah, I missed that store. That was my store. I loved me some Once Upon a Child. That was the store. That's where I got all my kids' stuff. Oh, I didn't even think about Facebook Market. That's a good idea. I'm gonna check that out. Well, that's because you in like the mountains, Chrissy. That's why it's cold up there. Down here, well, we're not in the mountains. We're in the valley of the mountains. So we don't get that good stuff out over here. Yeah, well, that's the military in him. Like, that's just how they programmed his brain. Like, an emergency, don't even think about it, nothing. You just react to it. And, like, the steps that he was taught in the military is just like, boom, 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 do them. But when it comes to labor, he just be like... And when it comes to a diaper, he be like... I'm like, really? Damn, 108? Sheesh. No, I didn't say it. My due date is April 20th. No, I don't feel like fall over here either. Dang, 100 in Texas. Hey, May. May, really? May's my cousin. If you guys want it, she's stupid. You stupid, May. Right, 420 of all days. I love you too. And a lot of and it's funny because like I know you guys know that Chrissy calls her her subscribers cousins. Well, Chrissy reminds me of my cousin May. So that's why like I call Chrissy cousin too because like that's who she reminds me of. She be cracking me up. I know, right? That'd be funny if we had the same due date. Yeah, 420. 420. 104 tomorrow. Girl, you crazy. You better stay in the house. And it's funny because Araya's due date was on our wedding anniversary, but I had it early.
What? You just have to do this? Yeah.
My cousin May is the one that I was with when I first found out I was pregnant with Akina. May, I know you remember that day. The oldest girl, she has her own, the girls have their own room.
Mom, when I turn 12, can I get my own room?
No.
What about 13?
We ain't got a big enough house for that. Now, if I get my mansion with like 11 bedrooms, then everybody can have their own room. You could probably have a room and a half.
If Nana moves out, can I get my own room?
No. I was so mad at you.
Ow.
I was so mad. I was more mad at May than at the fact that I was pregnant. Because of the way she was like, you're pregnant. I was like, really? I was mad about that. But no. May, do you remember when I was in the shower and I got my first yeast infection? That shit was funny. Yeah, I'm planning ahead. I want my mansion with 11 bedrooms.
Yeah.
And it's, the 11 bedrooms ain't gonna be for 12 kids. Forget that. Forget that. We ain't gonna have 12 kids. It's for like my sister, my cousins, or whoever wants to move in and live with us. That's what that's for. Between me, my sister, and my cousins, and my brother, and all them, we got enough kids, and we don't need no more kids. I know, right? Trying to get Nana out the house. Nana ain't going nowhere. She's staying right where she is. Oh, it's already in the universe, girl. It's coming. It's coming. I'm getting my mansion.
We're gonna have a mansion. And we're gonna be screaming.
Yeah, we ain't gotta invite nobody over. Just with me, you, May. We have enough for a party. That's the party right there. With just our 8 kids. No, 9 kids, because I keep forgetting about the baby. We got enough kids. We don't need them though. Wait, what are you doing? Man, that's what I want. And I'm always looking at like houses in the area to see like the property value and like, because when I get that money, it's a rant.
I'm leaving.
We ain't leaving. Oh well, we leaving, yeah. It does work.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, I am getting my tubes tied after this. Leon says no, and then Nana's like, "Don't do it. Don't do it because your husband don't want to do it." And I'm like, "Forget him.
Don't do it, Mom.
He ain't the one got to carry all these damn kids." Have fun. Eat a whole bunch of bread. No. Chrissy only said that because you know you eat more bread than you eat anything else. Bye. Don't work too hard. You eat more bread than you eat anything else. That's why I said that. Because it's true. I mean, you eat the salad, but it's not the same. It's that bread that be hitting. And then when your food finally comes, then you can't even finish the food. Oh, no, Tanya. See, that's the worst. No, see, I don't want to be greedy. I'm not greedy. Like, if I hit the lottery, I'll be content with like $50,000. It may not do much, but at least I can work something out to where I can invest and, you know, and make something happen. I mean, I may have to work for the rest of my life, but still. And see, in Georgia, you do have to have your husband to sign off, because in Georgia, when we was in Georgia, Leon said no, and it was like, sorry, we can't do it, because your husband got to sign off on it. Girl, I was big as a house. My last job, when I was working at the warehouse, that's how I dropped all this weight. Girl, I got a video about me wanting to be a stripper, because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it for a hot minute.
I just heard somebody die.
To get your tubes tied, queen, you have to have your husband, in certain states, you have to have your husband sign off on getting your tubes tied. And Leon said no. So the nurse was like, I'm sorry, we can't do it. And even so, you're still too young. I'm like, what? Right? I'm trying to be a stripper with keep my clothes on. You ain't lying, Caroline. Keep my clothes on. Like, I want a sugar daddy that don't want no sugar. Like, the other day, me and Nana went to Rentner's, and some guy hit the lottery. I don't know how much he won. But he won, and he was trying to give the money out to the cashier, and he was staring at me. And it just so happened to be the day that I was like dressed up and like wearing makeup and everything. He was staring at me, but I didn't know why he was staring at me. And the one girl was like, he was trying to give me money too. I was like, he can give me money and keep it moving. Ain't nobody getting no sugar. But I don't mind no sugar daddy, but they don't want no sugar. Stripping is disrespectful. Cause I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Me and Leon we used to go to strip clubs together. Cause going to bars and all that is boring. It was boring. Going to bars out here is boring. I don't know how my cousin does it or my sister do it. Cause I go to the bar, and the last time we went to the bar together, we almost got into a fight. So that's a no-go. But the guys are like, they're ignorant in the strip clubs. They are.
The actual Joker.
Right? See, smoke. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to give out no sugar. And watch, people gonna have something to say about that. But look. But look. Beyond the Pole. I've never heard of that. I don't have cable. I ain't paying for cable. I'm already paying enough for internet. I ain't paying for no cable. Oh, wait, hold on. We have common law here, so I use that to my... Girl, use it to your advantage. Right? Single head of household. I know that's right. We used to have a common law here, but then they changed it. I don't know why they changed it. It used to be here. But they don't do that no more. See? He will. He'll let me be a stripper. He would. Because I said something. I was like, I'm going to be a stripper. I'm going to go to the strip club and do it. And he was like, you too scared. You're not going to do it. You got to go watch my video on it. I did a video on it. And he was like, you're not going to do it. You too scared. He was like, you're not going to audition and do it. And I was like, what? Really? I was surprised of his reaction. And I was just joking. I was just like, I'm tired of this. Like, I'm just going to go to be a stripper so we can make some money. And he was like, go ahead. He was like, you're not going to do it. And he wasn't lying, though, because I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to do it. Oh, it's on YouTube. I'm going to check it out on YouTube. I do follow one girl, and she was a stripper, but she's not a stripper no more. And the only reason why I started watching her was because she lives in Philly, and I guess it popped up for like recommendations. Her name is called Being Christina, I think it's called. She's no longer a stripper now, but she was a stripper. And I was like, she seemed cool, and I like how how her videos are. Like, she's really motivational, and she's about business, like business, and she keep it 100. But I haven't watched anybody else on YouTube about it. I'm scared too. I'm scared I'm gonna fall on my face, try to jump on that pole, like bloop, and then bloop, fall right back down. Ain't Clorox. Yeah, see, Deshawn, and I like her. She seems cool. And she's younger than me, and she got a good head on her shoulders. Like, she doing better than me for her. And I think she's like 24. But I like her. But maybe it's because she's from Philly, and like all of us in this little bubble in the south of Pennsylvania, we all kind of the same. So, like, same attitude, same kind of personality. I don't understand. See, I can imagine, because I wear like I used to be able to wear like those stiletto heels by Tanya. But those stripper heels, they ain't no joke. I feel like I'm gonna break my ankle too. I want to, mommy. I want to take a pole dancing class just for fun, just to have fun and stuff. And I heard it's good for like it's good exercise. Like it's a good like workout thing. I won't mind doing that. Just to have fun. Yeah, Philly is dope. You gotta come to Philly. First, you need to come see me, and then we can go to Philly together. Kim want to use that hand, and I can't. Yeah, I heard it's good exercise. I wanna try the pole dancing class. I wanna try that. Ooh. But yeah, I'm always trying to find different ways to make money online, or another way to make money online besides YouTube, because YouTube don't pay. YouTube be playing games, so I gotta find other ways to make money that don't require taking off my clothes and giving up some sugar. The parks up here, I don't take my kids to the park. Rarely do I ever let my kids go to the park. And the reason why is because it's bad with the drugs out here. Like, even in front of my house, like, my neighbor is an addict, and he be leaving the little baggies everywhere, and me and Leon be ready to choke him and cuss him out. It's like, dude, we got kids. Like, what are you doing? And sometimes I find them out back, because, like, the way our backyard, I know y'all seen it, like, at the one fence with the annoying ass chihuahuas. Like, he'll just tossing them, and I'm like, dude, why? Be so rude and ignorant. So we don't take them to the park. I don't know how many times I've taken them to the park and I see needles and it just be in bags and stuff, and I don't want my kids seeing that, so I never take my kids to the park out here. We'll take them to another park that's like further out, and that one is nicer, and it's got the water pad so that they're able to like get wet and stuff. So Nana will take them, but she don't be thinking about like recording or anything. They are closer. They're not townhouses. I don't call them townhouses because like the way that, because they're not really considered townhouses. I don't even know how to call them. Row homes. That's what they're called. Row homes. Because they're not. These are not townhouses. They're called row homes. And then they have like, and in some areas we have like the single homes or something. I don't know what the terminology is called. But like some areas in this city, like some of the houses are close together, but they're like they're not attached to them. And then you have to go out to the suburbs to get the houses that are like not attached. Because because in Maryland, unless you go to Baltimore, you don't see row homes. But then the area that we was living in, we lived in a townhouse, and then some parts, like if you go down the street, then it was just a single home. Yeah, the house that we were staying in Georgia, that house was bad. That was nice. And it wasn't a row home or like a townhouse. It was an actual house. It was nice. I think I don't remember. And the reason why I don't remember is because I was pregnant with Journey. And I was having seizures. And so my memory is not that great from back then. But from what I think we were like close to College Park when we was in Georgia. Oh, and somebody asked me like, where were we in Alabama? I believe we were in Atmore, Alabama. That's what it was called, Atmore. So we were like close to Florida, more close to Florida, because we weren't that far from the Florida line. Yeah, it is cheaper in down south. It was nice. It's nice down south, but I'm scared of the water that's rising because the rainforest, the Amazon rainforest is on fire right now, and I'm scared because that's gone. The events of everything around us. Y'all think the heat is bad. Y'all think these hurricanes is bad. You think everything else is bad. It's gonna get worse once if that fire don't go away. So let's hope and pray that they can get the fire away, like get it out, because if not, we gonna be hurting over here. Yeah, Andrea, she learned how to talk while we were down south. So she says like some words that she says, it sounds like she's from like it sounds country. Now she's like she started to adapt it to like her up here up north. But when she first started talking, she sounded so country. It was so cute when she used to talk when she was little. She would be like French fries. I got friends. It was just so cute because she had like the little squeaky voice. It was so funny. And then Akina didn't have like she didn't pick up the accent. But it was so funny, like how Andrea used to talk. She used to talk like she used to sound real country. Yeah, that's the only downside, right? And it was funny because like one of our neighbors, like he would talk and he would say that my accent was weird, and then when he would talk, I'm like, your accent is weird, because he'd be like, I'm going down the street, and I'm like, what is the street? He'd be like, I'm going down the street. I'm like, what's the street? He'd be like, the street, down the street. I'm like, what is that? And he didn't say Christmas. They didn't say Christmas. They were like Christmas or something like that. It was funny. And they didn't call like they didn't call horses horses. They call them like they called them something else. But like the way the slang and the words was, it was so funny. I try to upload every single day, and if I don't upload every single day, then you guys will get alive if I don't upload that day. Yesterday I couldn't upload, and I could not go live. I was stuck in the bed. That's how bad it was. Yeah, Louisiana is even more country. New Orleans is a trip, but the food is bomb. The food is on point. If you want some banging food, you need to go to New Orleans. That's where it is. It is hitting. Cause when we was in Alabama for that month, we was bouncing around, going to places, sightseeing. Hi, hi, Bubbles. Andrea, can you run upstairs and get a diaper for her so I can change her? She just woke up. The baby just woke up. But yeah, they talk even more country down there, and it is so. And I love it. I love the accent. It's worth it if you want to go. New Orleans is like I want to go back there. It was fun. We had mad fun, and it seemed like every night during the summertime it was a party in the middle of the street. It was fun. Thank you. Be right back. Here, come on, let's take a look real quick.
The dog got inside. Justice, do not go near that. Oh my God.
You had a good night?
Where?
You had a good night?
Yeah?
What did you dream about?
I'm so far.
Huh? You talking about Pop? Huh? You talking about Paw Patrol?
Yeah? Justice. Okay.
Say hi, friends. No? No hi, friends? She just woke up. Say hi, friends. Okay, you want to go with the guys? Okay, go ahead. I think she looks like Akina when Akina was a baby. I think that's who she looks like. Like right now, she looks like Akina when she was a baby. It's always a party downtown, but that's not how it is. Yeah, that's what I heard from the locals. It's always at like a party, but it's not really a party. If you're from there, it's just like a normal thing for everybody. But I loved it. I want to go back. I want to go back to Georgia. I want to go back to Louisiana, and I also want to go to Florida. But I've never been to Florida. I want to go to Florida. Leon's cousin lives down there. All right, guys, I'm about to get off because the baby's up, and you know how that goes. Huh? You want to eat again, girl? It depends. Like the last time we had a bad storm like that, it was like 96, 97, and we got like 10 inches, like 10 feet. No, not 10 feet. Like 12. I know it was high. I know it was enough to where we was out of school for like 2 weeks. You want to eat again? Huh? You want to eat again? Yeah? Alright. Make her a sandwich. So, I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna make her a sandwich. So, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. And I'll see y'all later. I'm going to do more live chats as much as I can. Bye, guys. Because I know with school starting, I'm not going to be able to do upload every single day. So I'm probably going to be doing more lives when school starts. And then not leave y'all hanging for like days at a time like I was the last semester. So I'm probably going to be doing more lives this semester when school starts. So see you guys. Good night. Have a good evening, weekend. If I don't come back on live tomorrow. Same to you, Fee.